Hi, I'm Karen Fraser Middleton with the CCC Maker Initiative Marketing, and with me is Ronnie Roper, UX designer with iTool. Now we're going to be talking about the blog posts and the publish settings specifically. Once you put in your blog post, as you're doing it, you can save it as a draft, you can preview how it looks, and then you can arrange for it to publish it, which means it would go live onto the website. You also have the option of scheduling it to appear later. Perhaps you put in 3 or 4 blog posts all at once, and you might want to spread out when those appear. And then you may also have put in a blog post and wanted to add or edit something on it. So once you do that, there's also another button for updating under the publish settings. So I'll let Ronnie go ahead and show you where this is on the dashboard, the back end, where you'll make all these changes.
All right, so I'm going to switch to my screen. And what this is, if you've watched the new post video, then you've seen this. You're familiar with this already. And if you're familiar with WordPress, then this will be pretty quick refresher for you. So essentially, once you have, if you're creating a new post and you have your title, you have your copy in here, but maybe you're not ready to publish it yet, then there's a lot of these settings over here on the right, this top right box, allow you to kind of control when this post might go up and put it in, say, a draft status, so it's not read just yet, it's not live yet. You could change the visibility of it. You could schedule this to publish later, like next week or 2 months from now. And so we'll go over a few of these right now so you can see how they affect this post. And let's say that I don't have a featured image and maybe my text is not all the way complete. So I can click this button to save this. So it will get saved at its current status, but it's not going to post live anywhere on the website for the public to see it. So right now it's saved. And if I go back and click on all posts over here on the left, then I can see that test posting here, it has a draft status. So that means that I can access this by clicking on this title or clicking the edit link, and I'm right back into where I left off. And now I can continue editing or adding to this copy. If I wanted to add a couple images in here or add a video in here, then I could do so at this time. Maybe this post has kind of changed directions and I say, you know what, it's not really, this is really going underneath curriculum and projects instead, so I can select the different categories here that it applies to, because maybe I had the categories wrong the first time. And you know what, I'm still not ready to post this, but I want to save my changes, so I'm going to save draft again. So you can continue to do this. As you see, you can continue to edit, you can continue to add to it and until you're ready to actually publish and make this live. But maybe this is all done. Maybe I'm done. I have, let's select an image in here really quick for my featured image.
And I always kind of like to preview one last time before I make it go live, just in case I miss something.
Yeah, so let's say I've set my featured image and I can preview this using this button. And I just want to see what it looks like when it's going to go and post on the website. So now I can see, oh, yep, this is the right text, everything's in place. Maybe you had a couple images in here before, and so you would see them in here because you're just previewing it. You would close this tab, and then now you make the decision, I'm ready. So now I can click publish, but maybe I'm lining up blog posts and I don't want to publish this just yet. So I'm going to click this publish setting in here, and I'm going to schedule this for, say the 15th. So I just mark the date in, and I can get all the way down to a time that I want to publish this as well. I could set this for a different month if I wanted to. And then when I say okay, and now this button, instead of publish, it's now schedule. because this is a date in the future past today. So it recognizes that. I'm going to hit the schedule button.
Right. It's important that you hit the big blue schedule button, because even though it's showing scheduled for that date, until you actually hit that blue schedule button, it's not actually locked into being ready to go live. It'll still be in draft form. So you need to hit that button.
Yeah, that's a good point. So what if I wanted this to not be scheduled, but post immediately? So I'm going to go ahead and change it to today's date. Hit OK. And now, since it's today's date, I now have a publish button, and this means that it's going to go live right now. And you can just double check when this was published. This date always exists on any post that you go in to edit. Then you'll see that published on date, and you can actually change it for anything that you've posted. So maybe by mistake somebody posted something today, but it was supposed to be scheduled 2 days from now. It's okay. Just go in, click the edit link, change it to that date, hit OK, and then it's scheduled to go live in 2 days on the correct time that it was supposed to. I'm going to flip over to the Makerspace profile, because this one I'm going to refresh on, and then you'll see now that it's actually live. My test posting is here. And so it is live now because I did publish it.
Then if you're back on that post, say something happened and you wanted to add something, and you wanted to improve the text or add some more content to it, so you can do that. At this point, even though it's published and it's live, you can still add more information to it, and then, or make some changes in formatting or whatever. And then you would go back to that update button, the blue button on the far right, and update the article. So this published box has a lot of critical buttons for you to, keep saving your draft, and then schedule when it's going to appear, and then allow you to update and make changes on it, and also allows you to schedule it for into the future.
Yeah, so we're just showing some different formatting options. It's similar to using Microsoft Word. If you're not familiar with WordPress, then if you have been in Microsoft Word, then you're familiar with that, then it should be pretty easy for you to do some simple formatting in there. All right, so we'll have another video about adding YouTube videos and
photographs
into your
and
posts.
categories.
Yeah, and some more about, a little bit more in depth about the categories as well.
Okay, great.
Any other tips, Karen?
No, I think that's it. Thanks so much, Ronnie.
All right, you're welcome.